My name is Avi, and I love your pastor, Ken, and he is in touch with me so consistently, and it's a highlight of my life um, to just interact with just a beautiful soul. But I think I just wanted to respond to many beautiful souls and I won't dot my I's well, but I watch you guys from the video, sometimes directly live. But either way, it's astounding. And I have a learning disability, so I love the video. And I hope that I can respond from my honest, and not in any particular anything, but chronologically maybe. I never can remember your name. Pastor has told me. I'm sorry. I told Pastor to tell you you should follow Chuck Girard. He's written some songs for you. The minister, the minister of music, and your sincerity is just, oh my, I'm a very angry, bitter person, but I melt a lot, and it's just whom you are. And so, anyway, when you sang that song today about praises, the one before it just started stirring me. And I wanted to tell you I was so sad because I got some very disappointing news and I have very little to hold on to, and it was like I had to remove another finger from the ledge that I'm holding on to. And I just revisited from 22 minutes. I just kept going back. And I don't know, it's very soothing. Thank you. And thank you for your vulnerability. Now, I don't know another word but spiritual. I also kept going back because I tell people I'm like a 7-layer cake. A lot goes on at the same time. And it's very clear to me, like all these TVs going on at a place where you used to, I guess, buy TVs. But anyway, with different channels, paranoid, schizophrenic, but that's not my thing. The pianist. Listen, my introduction to this, I don't know, the emotional side, the spiritual side. I believe that God exists simply because of music. But, I mean, there's other reasons, but that's just the universal, like, where did that come from in the evolutionary theory? Like, that just seems bizarre to me. But anyway, wow. But I'm telling you that it was an emotional piano that I entered into the world of music. And I just had to keep hearing you play. You really stirred my heart. That was just so gorgeous, gloriously gorgeous. Thank you. And listen, I say things a lot. I can't go into history now. I would just love to give you a hug. I have to put masks on, I guess. But listen, you gave your name, a cool name, Keith Howard. Great name. Now listen, I want you to know your mama must be so proud of you. You're just beautiful. And I know these are, just take the fact that any gift is given from the giver. And I'm telling you right now that Lou Rawls and Al Jarreau were going, yeah, wow, man, Bobo. But the point is, your heart is to really emulate all this talent for the purity of what bears hope. And I thought that was beautiful. I just loved it. If you knew my background, you'd have no idea how much I loved it. But then we just go, I hope I'm not missing anything. Listen, I was just so overwhelmed. I don't know. I think, please forgive me, I'm so bad with stuff. There were 3 dancing girls and the singer. I listened to that song 3 times over. I never even opened my eyes yet. I cried every time. That song was so inspiring. And you, dear, singing that, it so touched my heart. Related with the concept of a burden I can't carry. The gorgeousness of I don't remember the exact, like the angels of the Lord, but it was the wind of, so it was a great symbolism. And it was just articulated beautifully, choreographed beautifully. And just accentuated. And I could feel the pain and the disillusionment and the fear. But then here these angels are going, it's okay. You know, it's the wind of the spirit. You know where it comes from or where it goes. In those cases, like ministering angels, I think it was to Jesus, point is wow. And I was so, it was beautiful. Thank you. And all the dancers. I got a kick out of the one that was in the back. She just smiled so happy when it was all done. Like, wow. Like when God said, and this was good. So, anyway, it was wow. And then, listen, I want you to know, again, I'm sorry to be a bit carnal here, Carol Burnett has a disciple in Carol. Your sketch comedy, and it's just you and I guess that's your husband, and shaking him down. I just love it's a bizarre thing for someone like me, but your whole church is just real, transparent, vulnerable, and just realizes, hey, we live in a materialistic subculture. Everything costs money, and you have a very wholesome subculture. Like, it's so endearing. It's not my belief system. I'm very angry. I believe in God, but that's not important. What's important is you follow love, and you guys follow Jesus, who said, follow love. And it's just that there's an element of unpollutedness in almost, I don't know. It's just very refreshing, all of you. But Carly, just crack me up. Crack me up. And, Pastor, I just want to say this because I want all these people to hear this. it's so, every word you say is filled with wonder. It makes me want to listen more. It's so, wow. You really, really, really love Jesus. And it really shows. And you can't learn that in seminary. It's just beautiful. And listen, you could be a very judgmental person, because you kind of don't smoke and chew and go with those who do. And most of those I've had anyway. I'm not saying that's a bad, I'm just saying it astounds me how non-judgmental, uplifting, unconditionally loving you are. It's astounding. It's beautiful. And I'm always glad when you are in my way. That helium, that hope. Every one of your messages. I think I might have watched close to 10 already. Always hope. When all the theology is done, and the contextualization, and etc., I really enjoy learning from you, because you have such wonder. And I love this video. I keep going back. I might have gotten a GED or passed high school. I had videos. I can't ever pay attention. Never. But anyway, it's a pleasure to keep, but it's not that. You really want the world to know this joy you have. Dedicated your life. You're making a lot more money, a lot less stress. And although you'll take on anybody's pain, it's different when you're just administrating and it's a job and you get paid. Now you're a good shepherd and you feel everyone's pain. You willingly open up the windows and doors and cellar doors and porch back doors. Here's a ladder to get in the chimney. You got a problem? I want to be like Jesus to you. And that comes through. You always go, there's hope. I'm hopeless. I am. But so anybody that's involved in what I guess you guys would call a video ministry, thank you. And just stay as genuine as you are. Oh my God, I forgot fire. That woman, you're just beautiful. Oh, fire. The poet. That poem was so whoa. Because you really talked about the challenge that let me be the Christmas gift that every person needs to unwrap. Let me be their answer to prayer. Let's all be the Good Samaritan. It was just, that poem was filled with so much. It was beautiful. Whoop-a-doo. Whoop-a-doodle. Fire. That was just great. All right, listen, I was going to do this in 5 minutes, but Pastor Ken will tell you that I can't order water without it being a 15-minute dissertation. So, this is for Carol. In the words of Jackie Gleason in The Honeymooners, I have a big mouth. I do. Anyway, Merry Christmas to all of you, and to all of you, may the good gods just protect the wholesomeness and the purity that you guys emulate and strive to maintain to keep the peace. And kudos, wow. That's all I can say. All right.